I know often on Spirit Lift, I speak about gratitude in many different ways through interviews, through these SpirChats, sometimes even through Spirit Takes. But I want to encourage you, try to have constant gratitude throughout your day, constant gratitude. Okay. I heard someone recently on a podcast who was talking about their visits to rural parts of India, work that they did in very impoverished areas of that country. And what was really interesting is they were describing the trips that people would make after they would eat their meals in these old bowls, having to go walk several miles to get water that really, not knowing if it was really well sanitized, if it was actually good water to drink, without getting sick, or use for cleaning, and then walk back with that water and then clean those dishes. But miles, right? Sometimes I think we even take for granted going into the kitchen like 15 steps or so or less and just turning on the faucet, or going to her bathroom, turn on the faucet, plumbing, for goodness sake, whatever. The point is, my personal way of doing this is having more awareness and perception of how my life is as much as I can throughout the day. It's not always easy, but as much as you can have constant gratitude. Wake up in the morning. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, I have a roof over my head. Oh, I have loved ones in my life. Oh, I have a job. There's just a plethora of things. If you are in that situation, if you're not, it can be more difficult. We all have varying degrees of suffering all throughout the day and with different issues, and I understand that. However, after having so many different types of interviews on Spirit, especially with people who talk about gratitude, it is really, I feel like, the grease, this is going to be a weird analogy, but the grease that really makes life worth living and appreciative and fulfilling. Because all throughout the day, it's always the small things that will make up really what our full day becomes. And as much as we can bring that awareness of gratitude and what we can be appreciative of our life, health, food, water, electricity, friends, job, etc., and just constantly remind ourselves of those things. And it doesn't have to be just the material things. It could just be you understanding that just being alive is a miracle, right? And bringing that awareness into the appreciativeness of life itself. But really just do that, right? Because as well, like, you don't need to necessarily compare yourself to other people or other parts of the world to understand that maybe the way you have it is much better. That's not what it's all about. I mean, it's important to realize that to some degree, but I think really the more you understand that there's so many beautiful things and like great things that make your life even convenient and good, you're going to be more and more appreciative of how you practice having constant gratitude and what it can really do to change your life and understand where you are now, and maybe bring in new things with that energy, right? Maybe things that come in unexpectedly that are fantastic. You're like, wow, this is great. You never know. So please comment below. Do you practice gratitude throughout the day? Do you think it's important to understand what it means to be grateful for life itself? All the, I don't want to really say material things, but just be appreciative that you have a roof over your head, just the essential utilities at least, right? I mean, love, etc. Like, do you think it's important? Do you think there's other things that help to realize what it can make you do to have gratitude throughout your day? So please comment below, share. It'd be great to know, and we'll see you in the next Spirit Chat. Take care, everyone.